How do you expect to get into college with grades like this?
No problem.
Huh?
See, I'm not going to college.
Damn right.
I am going to get through high school and then get a job like regular people.
Regular people?
Yeah, you know, who work in the gas station, drive a bus, something like that.
Lion Runner with reviews and revisits on YouTube and Instagram. On Instagram, it's reviews _and_ revisits. I've wanted to do this memorial for Malcolm Jamal Warner for over a week and a half since hearing about his passing. And every time I've tried to come to it, I've been able to get some of the editing done in this reel that you're about to see, this tribute reels, which is basically it is. This is a tribute. And every time I've tried to get to it, I've started to do so, but I've just been so bogged down with multiple obligations, work, and otherwise. So I'm finally getting to it, and I'm just glad to at least be able to put this out to you. Uh, Malcolm Jamal as Theo on the Cosby Show was very pinnacle in my life. I kind of grew up with those cats. Keisha Knight Pullman, who played Rudy, I think were the same age or maybe a year apart. So I literally grew up kind of watching them grow up as well. And since they had a household that was somewhat similar to mine, my parents are both had both had advanced degrees. Even though my mom was from the time I came around, she was pretty much a homemaker from that point on. My dad was a military officer in the Air Force, but their family was more similar. We had 5 kids in our family as well, just as they did. So uh, they were more similar to my family than a lot of other families on television and in popular media at the time. And I really just appreciate Malcolm Jamal Warner's portrayal of the character, as particularly being the male character in that era, and also just him as a kind of an actor and a keeper of culture from then on after he left and became an adult, and how he kind of just represented for the culture. So I thought he was a really great representative in that regard, and a very artistic person who, I guess he was doing music as well as his acting, and yeah, I just thought he was really a great guy, and so I just wanted to remember him in this tribute, and really pay tribute through remembering that character that was so fundamental uh, within the culture during that era, which was a substantial era of sitcom, family comedies on television back when everybody in America watched the same television. So this Cosby Show was the number one show for 5 years running, and one of the first black show, I think the first black sitcom, and probably the first black show to be number one, certainly for an entire season, much less a run of 5 years at the time of some heavy hitting shows. And this is when shows routinely got 20, 30, 40 million viewers. Nothing gets that anymore. The last thing that got anything like that was American Idol. And other than that, is sports, NFL primarily. So, yeah, let's just take a look and then we'll get back to it.
Dad, I thought about what you said, and I see your point.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I have a point too.
Make your point.
You're a doctor and Mom's a lawyer. And you're both successful in everything, and that's great. But maybe I was born to be a regular person and have a regular life.
Here's where I have to jump in to beat the copyright and YouTube claims. But somebody ought to tell that kid just being a regular person, living a regular life, ain't quite what it's cracked up to be.
If you weren't a doctor, I wouldn't love you less because you're my dad. And so, instead of acting disappointed because I'm not like you, maybe you can just accept who I am and love me anyway because I'm your son.
Theo, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. There's no wonder you get D's and everything.
Theo really thought he ate with that whole speech about if you weren't a doctor, I wouldn't love you any less. That's not how it goes.
Now, you are afraid to try because you're afraid that your brain is going to explode and it's going to ooze out of your ears. Now, I'm telling you, you are going to try as hard as you can. And you're going to do it because I said so. I am your father. I brought you in this world, and I'll take you out. Now, son, come here. Come here. Now, listen to me. I just want you to do the best you can. That's all.
I'll try, Dad.
Yeah.
I really will.
All right. I love you.
Yeah, Dad.
Huh?
I know.
Yeah. And maybe your mother loves you too.
So that's how it all started. The first scene of the first, well, not the first scene, but from the first episode of the first season, that's the climactic scene of that very first episode that set the tone for the show. I had the first season DVD, and I remember watching on there the interviews behind it, and the cast talking about how at that time most of those shows you had, it was kind of an age where the kids, where it was kind of being pushed into the culture where the kids just talked any kind of way to the parents, and they were kind of taking charge and all that sort of thing. And in most sitcoms of that time, the kids would have told the parents that, and that would have been the end of it. You see everybody clapped when Theo made the whole speech about maybe you can love me just because I'm your son, and that would have been the end of it. And it would have been like, oh yeah, the parents should just accept his mediocrity and just move on. But true to form, Bill Cosby being an actual black father, he responded the way I would kind of expect that I would have gotten in my household with my black parents. He was like, nah, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. We're not accepting that. I'll brought you into this world. I'll take you out. Most of us in black homes heard that back in those days. So, it was a real good, real true to life representation. And that's why, again, I really connect with the show because it was actually very similar to my household and what I experienced growing up. So we're going to just go through a tribute of some of the scenes. We started off with the first scene of the first season. We're going to end with Theo's last scene in the commencement episode. We're going to see how he grew through the ages and as a tribute for Malcolm Jamal Warner. Enjoy, and I'll hit you on the next one.
Hurry up, please, I'm ready.
Theo, you're wearing cologne.
Yeah.
Next time, put it on before you shower.
Look, they'll be here any minute. This my shirt?
That's right.
Thanks.
Hey.
What is this? Is this my shirt? Is this the shirt I paid $30 for? Is this the shirt they're supposed to think is important, Gartrell?
You don't like it?
Ask me the question again.
You don't like it?
I hate it. Look at it. Oh. It's the ugliest shirt I've ever seen. Look at these sleeves. My arms are the same length, worn out my sleeves. This collar's all crazy and its inside is too big.
Maybe if you tucked it in a little more.
It's tucked into my socks. You are gonna pay for this.
You're pitching in.
Yeah.
And they won't tell you?
I'm serious, Dad. All they said was, do what we say, and that was it.
Theo, it's us.
Just a minute. Be right there. Come in. Dad, come on. I need to relax this weekend. I'm under a lot of pressure. My life is not like yours. You're a doctor. When you finish work, you have nothing to think about. But I'm in high school, Dad. I have to think about what I'm doing day and night. Don't you guys see? This is a golden opportunity for all of us. Now, for me, it solves my short-term living situation. You buy the place, I lived there during my college years. We threw 5 buckets of soapy water on the kitchen floor. and then we tied sponges to our butts. You pretend to be more than human, but you aren't. No one is.
I pretend to be nothing.
Theo!
Justine! No, you see, there's this guy who's after Justine. Now, Dad, they've been to the cafe together. They've been to the library together, studied from the same book.
Oh, there you go. Justine! Let me hear it.
Justine!
You're sorry.
Don't believe what you see! That dude's got kicked. Hey, Mom. Hey.
Oh, I'm graduating from college, baby.
I told you that we don't have any extra tickets.
4 more. Because I have your Uncle Thornhill, Aunt Rosie, and Thornhill Jr., and now Dabney's. This is a big moment.
Dad.
6 tickets more.
Uncle Theo here. Yeah, well, congratulations to you, too. I'll see you tomorrow.
3 tickets. That's the best I could do.
Yo, Kenny, man, this is unbelievable. Where'd you get these?
My brother.
Your brother?
Yeah. My brother says that if you can't do something nice for a neighbor, don't bother living next door.
Come on, you two, come on.
Coming. And make sure there are 92 shows. Okay, you're
All
ready.
right, thank you.
Let me see you. Hit a spin.
Hit us.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Hey, Dad, thanks
All right.
for everything.
Go ahead, get your thank
Take
you.
your 3
Get
tickets.
in the car and leave room for your mother.
Salute to Malcolm Jamal Warner. May his soul be commended to the Most High God Yahweh. Reviews and revisits on YouTube and Instagram. On Instagram, reviews _ and _ revisits.